decided I felt like doing some fun makeup today. Super simple, but a pop of color. The orange in the center and then on the lower lash line. So today's actually Saturday the 13th, so I'm cheating because I'm going to include this in the vlog for next week. But I was feeling good about the makeup I did and stuff, and I've got one of my cute little TEMU like jumpsuit kind of things on, and TEMU bodysuit, and TEMU bracelet, and TEMU sandals. Let me see. Here's my sandals. Something just fell out of my purse, and now I gotta find that down in between the seats. Cool. But yeah, I thought I would just share that with you, and I'm feeling in a very good mood, and so I'm riding with that until the next thing comes along that makes me want to lose my mind. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys because I felt so dang cute this day, you guys. And Brian and I walked into a store, and this girl came up to me. She was much younger than me, and she just goes, "I love your style." That like made my whole day. I felt so good. And so I am just so excited that I have this cute outfit that makes me feel so awesome. Those shoes, that jumpsuit, and that bodysuit, all from TEMU. Oh, and the bracelet I was wearing, all from TEMU. And I cannot say enough good things. I felt so cute, as you can tell. Girl, ride those days. Hey guys, today is Monday, May 15th, and so yesterday was Mother's Day, and I'm going to include in the vlog over at my mom and dad's our Greek food that we had that was so dang good. Like my dad and stuff was like, this was such a good idea for this food. I have to give my sister Dana credit for that because she was the one who's like, why don't we do Greek food? And so then we all kind of took things we were making, and my tzatziki sauce went over very well, so I was happy about that. And I made my pineapple juice cake that I will show you, and I will link that pineapple juice cake recipe down in the description box because it is so dang good. And it's not my recipe. I could never come up with a recipe, trust me. But yeah, it was a really good day. We were playing I don't know if it's called four-way volleyball or what, but super fun. That was a lot of fun. I didn't have anyone record when I was playing, which is probably better because I am not athletic in the least, and it's pretty embarrassing probably to see what I look like when I do that stuff. But it was such a good day. It was cold, but we had a fire going. It's just a really fun day. My grandma was there. We picked her up in the morning and took her to church, and then my mom and dad and my sister and brother-in-law and niece met us at church. So we were all there, and Asher was with Brian and I. And then we went back to my mom and dad's, and then Riley was there, and then my other sister Dana and her husband and 3 girls came too. So super awesome day. And this morning I got up and went to, let me go ahead and insert some clips for you of yesterday. So this was Sunday, May 14th, Mother's Day, and that's myself, my grandma, my sister Dana, my mom, and my sister Delynn. And then this is just showing you some of our food. That's some lamb because we were having some gyros. And then that was shawarma chicken over there, chicken shawarma. And then we had all our stuff to go on everything. And we also had some Greek salad and tabbouleh. And, oh, look at those beets. I love me some beets. And then that big container down there is the tzatziki sauce that I made. So here's my gyro that I made on my plate. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. And then the tabbouleh and Greek salad. So awesome. And then this is the pineapple juice cake that I make. And oh man, it goes over so well. It is the most moist, I know people hate that word, but it's true, cake. Like when it's called pineapple juice cake, it's because, yes, pineapple juice. And then here is my husband Brian and my sons Riley and Asher, my dad and my niece Eden playing some 4-way volleyball. We had so much fun doing that. It's such a fun game that like anyone can play, even their younger kids with the adults, so it's perfect.
Oh no! I was the one who didn't clutch. Dang! It's okay. All right, me and Dad both got one win.
First one to win 2 games.
2 games? Okay.
Might as well. You got one, you got one.
By that time, I'll have to.
Dang it!
Don't say that because you
tell
help her. I'm not gonna help you. She was going for it too, wasn't she?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She was on the side at the point where.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah!
Woo!
I'm in first!
Okay.
Yes.
What happens if it hits the line? Is that in or out?
It's in. It hits the line.
little bit over the top there, were you?
The first time I get
Hey, guess what? Thank you, Eden.
You're gonna get the chancla.
The chancla. Yes, give him the chancla. Give him all the chancla.
I like Dad's.
So hard.
Dad, I like your heavy breathing.
No! Yes! Good boy. Hey, you know what? The best part was, I tried to hit it and missed it.
I'll just take you for a little walk, kind of showing you what people were doing at this time of the day. It had been warmer and the sun had been out, so we were sitting down in some chairs over there. My mom and grandma and my sister Dylan and my brother-in-law Jason were over there. And then over at four-way volleyball, still Brian and my dad and everybody that was playing before. And then there's my sister Dana and her husband Kurt, and my brother-in-law Jason, and my sister Dylan and my mom, and Dana's dog, so cute. And yeah, we were just enjoying the day. It was a chilly day, but having the campfire, you know, made it nice. And so the pond is nice and full. You should have seen how low it was last year. Like towards the end of summer, it was crazy low. And then now my niece Peyton was there, so she's playing with my dad and Asher and Brian and who else? I thought someone else was playing. I guess I'll know if someone rotates in, right? Because I don't remember. Or if it was just the four of them. But let's see. Yeah, no, it must have just been the four of them at that time. My dad looking like a kid with his hat on backwards. Love it. But everyone was having so much fun. Like there were people playing that all day long. Peyton about just wiped out. That was funny. But it was just so much fun watching everybody having fun and laughing, and like that's the best thing about being a mom, seeing your kids happy. And Gavin, of course, unfortunately couldn't be there because he was working out of state. But yeah, I had the other two boys there, and so it was just a really great day. And my mom and my grandma and my sisters. So heck yeah. And then this is my sister Dana's dog. It's one of the dogs that they send in as a therapy dog. She works at Oxford Schools in Michigan, where that SHOOTING, because I don't know if I can say that, happened. And this is one of the dogs that they sent in. Her name's Bean, and she is the best dog ever. So today, this morning, Monday, I got up and went to the school this morning So school starts at 8, and it said that this event thing was supposed to start at 8, but they really knew like 8:15, but they were telling the kids 8. I was up getting ready, obviously. Brian had already left for work, and it's like 7:28. I'm like, I have not heard Asher moving around. I went and opened his bedroom door, and he's still in bed. And he's like, what? Rolls over. I'm like, it's 7:28. So he's like rushing like crazy. We live like 10 minutes away from the school, but still. And so then I got up there, and I was able to, we didn't think we'd be able to go into the school this year because all the seniors walk through the elementary school, and the elementary kids line up the hallways. It's so cute, and they cheer for the kids for the seniors as they go through, and they play over the like sound system or whatever, their class song. And so I will have to block that out because I don't want to get copyrighted, but I'll put on the screen what the song is because I can't think of what it is right now. Anyway, so we got to go in though and watch them because we thought with the way things are now with security and stuff that they wouldn't let the parents go in, but they did. So that was exciting. So a bunch of us parents were there. And then as soon as that was done, we all went out onto the football field. And when the kids were in 5th grade and graduated to go to 6th grade, I think I talked about this maybe in last week's vlog, but if people didn't see it, then now you're gonna know. They did like a tug of war between like the kids, and then they do like staff, like teachers and stuff against the kids from the winning groups of the kids. And so since they did that in 5th grade, and like the final thing is over a tarp with water and shaving cream and stuff. So whoever loses gets pulled into that, but then the kids all just go crazy and like get each other with it. So it's really fun. So I have a picture actually of Asher when he was in 5th grade that's on his picture board like that. And then they got to do that today. So we got to watch them do that. And that was super fun. And his girlfriend was chasing him around trying to get him. It was pretty funny. And finally some of the boys chased him down and got him. And then, yeah, it was just really fun. And then I came back home and Riley was still here before work. So I got to talk to him a little bit because he went to a concert last night. And so I got to like see the videos of the concert and stuff. And we were talking about that and stuff before he went to work. So it's been a really good day. If I look crazy and my hair is a mess, it's because I've had shirts off and on over my head because I was recording a TEMU video, which you will already have seen. Well, if you didn't see it, it's already going to be up. I will link it up here if you haven't seen it. With some like clothes to transition. They're like spring into summer. And so that's why my hair looks like this. And now I am super duper tired because when I got home last night, I had to iron Asher's graduation gown and stuff before bed, and then got up really early this morning, and it's just been go since last Thursday. So I am gonna take a little nap before Brian gets home from work, and then it's getting back to the grind of cleaning stuff. That's just kind of what I've been doing today, cleaning and recording and that kind of stuff. So thought I'd clue you into what's going on so far this week and start this vlog, and we'll see where it goes from here. Why are you so tall? So here's just a couple of Asher in his typical form. He's always goofy, always making weird faces. Like, this is just who this kid is, and I love every second of it. And then I would have just played the sound to this, but they had music playing, so I didn't want to get copyrighted. But people had been trying to catch Asher. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at outrunning. But then it started getting hairy because there started to be a lot more people. But watch these sweet moves he has. Like, he does pretty good getting away. But it's only a matter of time until they chase him down. But look at that. Ooh. He got away. I think he was getting tired. But pretty funny. I mean, he did pretty good up until that point, and then, oh, they got him. I love it. They're, like, dragging the hose all the way over there. They couldn't quite get far enough. Darn. But he thought he was going to escape all that. Nope, not so much. So I was so glad that happened. That was funny, because Mariana had been trying to catch him, that's his girlfriend, and get him. She was all about it. She was sliding through the tarp with all the water and shaving cream on it and stuff. She's, like, a really good sport. So there he is. They got him good. Pretty funny. So, such a good day. It was so much fun. And then here's just a couple pictures. Of course, him being a goofball, because that's who he is. And here, too. His eyes are closed on purpose. But that's Mariana, his girlfriend. And how stinking cute are they? So the time has come to clean this oven. You will see this white stuff down here. That is baking soda, because I used, like, a little recipe for cleaning stuff for your oven. And it made such a dang mess. I cannot get that stuff out. And then I was talking to my future daughter-in-law's mom about it, and she's like, I did the same thing. It was such a mess. Never again. So just a little tip for you if you are thinking, oh, that sounds great. This is what it leaves you with that you're going to have to clean out. It just won't go away. So now I'm going to use the shop vac, and I'm going to get all the gross stuff out of there, and then I'm going to get to work cleaning this. And I think I'm going to use, and I don't think I am going to use, the Scrub Daddy and the pink stuff, because I have heard great things about that combo for your oven. So we are going to see how that goes. What? Do you see that door? Do you see inside this oven? Like, did I get a new oven? No, but it almost looks like it. Okay, that might be a little extreme, but compared to what it looked like before, I would say it does. Like, I am so impressed with the pink stuff. So guess what I'm doing now? I'm going to attack this, top up here, because things get, like, hardened on there and you can't get it off. So I'm going to see just what the pink stuff and the Scrub Daddy do for this. Check it out. That thing looks awesome. My husband's like, this thing almost looks like brand new. Look at it shine. I mean, there's, like, some marks, but they're, you know, but the, like, you know, things that looked like something had stuck there and burnt, those are gone. So very happy. Definitely recommend the Scrub Daddy and the pink stuff. And I'm not like some of you guys excited about cleaning. I hate cleaning. So if something makes, like, my work feel like it was actually worth it, I'm all about it. Yay, Asher's room is done. I mean, for the most part. Eventually we'll put more stuff on the walls. I need to get a bed skirt for the bed, that kind of thing. But otherwise, like, it's good enough for now. So obviously you saw in last week's vlog the holes that were left in the wall, and that Michigan banner perfectly covered. So that's good. He's just got some stuff out on his dresser here. And of course that was our dog Sasha's bed, and he kept it. And that dog stuffed animal he got when he burned his head, and we had to go down to Children's Hospital in Detroit because it was a facial burn and they worry about swelling for the airways. That was a scary day. He was like 18 months old when it happened, a little bit older than that. And then 20 months, I think. But then that was one of Sasha's favorite toys. So that's what he's got down there. And like I already said that. And then up here right now, I've just got his gown for graduation hanging. And then, of course, his stuffed animals up there. And he uses this little, I had bought that little stool at like Burlington a few years ago to put plants on in my kitchen. And then I got plant stands. So he uses that as like a little nightstand. And then he's got his desk over here and his gaming chair. And yay, the laundry hamper. I just stuck those Lions things up there. That's probably not where they're going to stay. But just, yeah. So that is his completed, cleaned room. So that project done. And I have a couple things to do in the closet, but I'm not worried about that right now. So I was just happy to have like the main part of his room done. And like, there's so much space in here. It's so nice. So there's that. I am getting projects done. I am almost done taping to paint the ceiling in my bathroom. So that's getting done today. I've just been really kicking butt. So last week I had my little meltdown, and then I was like, okay, Lord, I need your help. I'm like losing it. And so I've been very productive and feeling really good, not feeling so overwhelmed, and just taking every day as it comes. And my kind of main thing I keep saying to myself is, don't let the overwhelm overshadow the good things that are going on. So don't let the overwhelm overshadow. That is my kind of little message to myself, because there's so many good things happening. Everything that's going on is good. It's just I tend to get overwhelmed. So I'm not going to allow that stupid feeling of overwhelm keep me from enjoying the good things. All right. Talk to you soon. Oh, today is Thursday, May 18th, by the way. Okay, the worst part is done. The taping. Oh my gosh. I am standing on that step stool. I am super short, so it's like stretching for my life to reach up there to get all the way around. You will see the ceiling is discolored from like moisture and stuff from showers. Okay, I cleaned this yesterday. It looked worse than this. It's terrible. So I am going to be painting it with mildew resistant paint, and we're hoping that's going to help. When we moved into this house, it was a foreclosure, and the people had stopped like paying to heat it. Like they weren't using propane, so they had brought in a bunch of kerosene heaters. So there were like marks on all the ceilings before we painted them and stuff, but it broke the seals on a lot of the windows. And I think that is where part of our issue comes from with our moisture. I'm not really sure. This is where typically my, flowers are, which they will be back up there. I washed the walls yesterday and stuff. And so I'm going to go ahead and paint this ceiling. I am so excited to just have it done. And of course I'm washing everything, putting a new shower liner in. I'll be cleaning my shower really good after I paint, and cleaning everything else as well, really well. There's my Bible verse that I still didn't do from last week. But yeah, so that is the project, what I'm getting done right now. So I will feel so amazingly accomplished when this is finished. Here we go. The ceiling looks great. However, you can see like right over there, along here. It's real good in some places where clearly that tape was terrible, because I am not a sloppy painter and I am very careful. And as you can see, it bled down behind the tape. So now the walls look terrible. And you know what? There's not a doggone thing I can do about it right now. And I don't know if I have more of this paint for my walls anywhere. I don't think I do. So I guess that means that eventually I'm gonna have to repaint my walls. But I'm not even thinking about that right now, because if I do, I'll cry. And I'm not going to allow stupid things like this to get me down. So The ceiling looks good. I'm just gonna count that as a win and move on. Hey guys, I'm just standing here in my kitchen getting ready to wash some big bowls that I'm gonna need. As you just saw, my ceiling that I painted in my bathroom, the tape apparently was not very good. It's painter's tape, but okay. And so the white, you know, dripped down behind it. And I don't even do like big gloppy painting. I'm like a very like careful painter, so that really ticks me off. But there's nothing I can do about it. So moving on to the next thing. I've been working my butt off, so it's very frustrating to have something like that happen, but what can I do? So like I said, right now I'm getting ready to wash up a couple of things that my mom and I are gonna need because she is headed over to help me. I feel like I can see it here. Chop up some stuff for Asher's graduation party tomorrow, some onions and lettuce and stuff for the taco nacho bar. And so that'll be fun to just sit and hang out with my mom for a little while. And then what else? Oh, Wednesday, I found out from all my blood work and everything that there's a definite reason I'm gaining weight. So that makes me feel better that it's not just, I don't know. I mean, I knew it wasn't something I was just doing, but you know what I mean? Just like that confirmation. So basically what's happening is when I eat, my insulin levels are going over 2 times the amount that they should be. So my body is holding all like that belly weight, especially. And so that would explain why I'm so uncomfortable and feel like a completely different person. And it's been making me very depressed. And so I've been struggling with that because my mental health is very much connected to like, well, not my mental health. How can I say this? My weight, when my body goes kind of out of whack, which I'm sure it has to do with other stuff going on in my body at the same time. But when I gain weight and stuff, and especially right now, because I stayed pretty steady for several years, it has a major impact on my mental health. So I've been having some issues with that. And so at least now I know that there is a legitimate thing that is happening that's causing it. And so my doctor told me she wants me to eat nothing white except for cauliflower, no sugar, but she doesn't want me to go into ketosis because that's not good for your, like it's hard on your kidneys. And so she said she wants me to go get all my sugar from fruit. So she wants me to be eating fruit and stuff like that. So so that's what I'm doing. So that kind of very quickly threw me into a completely different way of eating. I'm totally fine with it. I'm like, I will do whatever it takes. I cannot be like this anymore. I can't stand it. I like literally cannot stand it. So I'm just so uncomfortable. None of my clothes fit, and I don't want to buy a whole new wardrobe when I'm not happy. You know what I mean? Like when I'm uncomfortable. I did buy a few things to kind of just get me through, so I'm not super like, you know, like squeezed into things, but still. So that's the deal with that. And so like I said, my mom's on her way over, so I'm going to do a couple other things real quick before she gets here. And then tomorrow is Asher's graduation party, so I will record kind of, I don't know if I'll record once people are there. I'll probably be too busy to do that, but I will record after I get things set up and just kind of show you, you know, where it's at and what we're doing there. So my arm is about to fall off, so I'm going to let you go, but I just wanted to let you know what was going on. So today is Friday, May 19th. And I can't believe the graduation party and graduation are here. Today is Asher's last day of school, so I will put a picture on here of him, his first day of kindergarten and his last day of school ever. And we are all very excited. And I'll miss basketball. That's about it. So the school years haven't always been the best for Asher. Some kids are not very nice. Now, this year, suddenly people are starting to realize what a great kid he is and are treating him totally different. And so, well, I shouldn't say this year, within the past few months. So that's been a great way to end his school, you know, years and stuff. Things were fine like in elementary and even middle school. It was like more like late middle school into high school and things started getting kind of bleh. So yeah, I will be happy to leave that behind, and I know he will too, but we're excited for what's to come. So excited to celebrate him tomorrow and Sunday for actual graduation. Okay, my arm's going to fall off. Okay, bye. I would have just left the sound on for this part, but I was rocking out to some Fit for a King while we set up, so didn't want to get copyrighted. This was the candy table I put together. I did a little sucker tree there. That was 100 suckers, and it only filled up like that much. That was a big cone that I cut off. And then there's my little sign there, and then the cute little bags, and they say thank you on them. They look like little mason jars, but they're reusable that people could fill with candy. And this was a hit. People, you know, people like candy, kids and adults alike. So that worked out well. And then these are in a barn. We're in a barn. It's a huge barn, but I'll kind of show you a little bit in some pictures later. That's a cards box that I made for my oldest son Gavin's graduation party, and then we used it for my son Riley's and now Asher's. So that thing is 6 years old, and that's Asher's cake. I was not real happy with the way the decorations turned out on it, but whatever, people. And those are the balloon things that I got from TEMU. I was so happy with those, which you can see another one back here. So we're going back to where I have all the picture boards set up. But look at that balloon tree. That's so cute. And the balloons are from TEMU also. Very inexpensive, super cute. I'm saving them for my sister for my niece's graduation party next year. This was Asher, my little Asher Lennon. Just a board to kind of show some things about him. He grew up with my mom and dad's dog, and just he's always goofy and always loved basketball, just things about him, you know. And this was the board from the time he is newborn and to the present. So just some cute pictures of him. There were so many. You should see the stack of pictures that I didn't have room to put on boards because there were just too many cute ones to pick from. This is all with family. So cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, all that stuff, great grandparents, great grandma. And so really awesome. And then this board is all Asher and my niece Peyton, and they are 5 months apart in age, and they have just been the best of friends since the beginning. They are two peas in a pod. They are hilarious together. They are like the same person almost. Like, I mean, obviously they have their individual things, but so many of the same things like they think are funny, and they just do the same kind of stuff. They're just so awesome together. And now this was the food, and people had already been eating for a while. So we just had tortilla chips and tortillas and nacho cheese and the meat and lettuce, shredded cheese, onions, black olives, salsa, sour cream, and jalapenos. And then here, just some of the big kids. My niece Peyton, my sister Dylan just kicked it. Then that's Noelle, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, and then my son Riley and my son Gavin over there. I don't know. They were just playing around, being like kids. That's what I love to see. Just, it was a really good day. So this is kind of helping you see in the barn a little more how big it was. Giant. We don't need all that space, even for the amount of people that were there. I think there ended up being 50 or so. But yeah, they're perfect, and for the price, why not? So there's just some family. And then this is Asher and my nephew Brad, who graduated last year. And then a bunch of people, including a bunch of Asher's friends, went back to my mom and dad's house after to hang out and have a big bonfire and, of course, play four-way volleyball.
You like my bag?
Sexy.
Come on. 6. 6.
I see you. Hi, Chip.
Oh.
Ah!
No. Have a good time.
So here's just some more pictures of Asher and his friends playing four-way volleyball, and then the giant bonfire that we had, and it was just so good to have everybody hang out and his friends be able to come over and just, you know, play around and enjoy the night. It was a perfect day. Couldn't ask for a better graduation party.